this. I think there's someone hanging right there. I'm not even f***ing kidding. That's a f***ing person. I've never seen a dead person. No, bro.
Logan Paul is a very naughty boy, and I'm not happy with the fact that YouTube keeps protecting him and silencing everyone that speaks out against him. For those that don't know, Logan Paul travelled to Japan, he went inside the renowned suicide forest, and he started filming a corpse, being incredibly disrespectful.
Yo! What the fuck? You guys got a dead guy in your forest. 4 knots southeast.
And this caused a massive outrage where many content creators, including myself, made videos talking about it and just saying how despicable he is as a person. And you know what the beautiful thing is? YouTube decided to strike down any video talking about the situation, hitting you with that beautiful community guideline strike. And you'd think for the topic of death, it would be for gruesome or graphic content. No, 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 no. Apparently, misleading or insufficient metadata. Metadata is all the stuff you type in, like your description, your tags, the video title. My video title was Dear Logan Paul, delete your channel. That is not misleading or insufficient. That is fact. And like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't the only person hit with this wave of strikes to silence creators. There were also other people hit with the exact same BS.
I'm sure you can tell by my voice, but I'm fucking livid. YouTube took down my Logan Paul video, which is pretty amazing considering there's a couple thousand of these over the last 24 hours. If somebody found my video, Logan Paul laughing at a dead man, clicked on it, they would see Logan Paul laughing at a dead man. It's not misleading.
What annoys me most about this situation is that people criticizing Logan Paul for the video, their videos get taken down and they're given a community guideline strike. But yet, there are re-uploads of the exact video with no commentary, no input, a direct re-upload, and YouTube puts them on trending. So when my video got striked, I had to appeal it, didn't I? Nothing else I could do. And me, being the intelligent person I am, tried to explain to YouTube that I am a hardcore member of the Logang army, and that is why they should bring my video back. I'm still waiting for a response. I can't see why they'd say no. But the real meat of today's video is the fact that Logan Paul actually released an official apology video.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
It isn't the worst YouTube apology I've seen. I mean, you need to keep in mind YouTuber apology videos are at the bottom of the Mariana Trench in expectations. He didn't pull the big overdramatic sigh when starting the video.
I've made a severe...
And also, he didn't pull a rice gum just randomly pinning comments God defending him. But on the other hand, you do get the cheeky reaching over to turn the camera on, something very common with apology videos.
So here's an example of how the video would end. They'd be sitting there, they'd be saying the last few things like, I'll never forget the time that I've had with this person, or with this company, or with this YouTube channel. And I'm really looking forward to what the future has in store. Blanc. And they turn the camera off.
And also as well, there's probably a text document in the reflection of his eye that he's reading.
So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned. And the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel.
What annoys me about this apology, here he's preaching saying that our reactions were unfiltered, we didn't really have much control. The thing is, Logan, that wasn't a live stream. If you went into a live stream where you genuinely had no control over what happened, then yeah, maybe you get a pass. But you have editing software, editing teams, you've got fucking cameramen following you around. You've got a lot of control in this situation. So you saying you didn't expect it was a ridiculous excuse.
I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down and stopped recording what we were going through. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry.
Now, this part of the apology seems incredibly sincere and genuine. He's not doubling back or doubling down on anything. He's admitting genuine fault, saying he's sorry. The problem is with that, Logan, this isn't your first apology. This is actually take 2 of your apology, because remember, in my last video, that got taken down, you posted an apology for the notepad on your phone, and it was quite different. A lot of humble bragging on your part. I didn't do it for views. I get views. Can you just get a whiff of that ego? And for anyone criticizing me, saying that I'm reusing an old apology he did against him, at no point in this video does he actually dismiss this apology. He just pretends like it didn't happen. I mean, you didn't leave the tweet. It's still on your Twitter account, and it's got about 100,000 likes. So you can't really sweep it under the rug, Logan. I'm just saying, you've got to address this really crappy apology in your video. In that text document apology, he also went on to say, if this video saves just one life, it'll be worth it. Logan, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but your attempt for mental health awareness and to save a life, as you so nonchalantly say, you've probably spread more misery onto the internet than anyone else has, at least this year. I can't imagine many people are going to break this record unless we get another dictator rise later on down the road.
For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't. They do not deserve to be defended.
Now, I do genuinely appreciate Logan for this. He is trying to dismiss his completely rabid fans. But to be fair, Logan, you're probably aware how rabid they are, and the fact of you saying that is probably going to reinforce them to God defend you even more. This apology was also posted on Twitter, and going through some of the replies, it hurt, man.
Like if you're in the low gang.
Like if you're not in the low gang?
Like if you're in the low gang.
Yeah, what can you take away from this apology video of a man going into a suicide forest? Like for low gang, guys? Can we get a like for low gang, please?
Can we get a like for Logan?
The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive. In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do.
I appreciate what Logan's saying here, but you want to entertain people, but you must have known that going into a forest renowned for such a horrible event, that's not entertainment, dude. The good thing you can take away from this apology is that he is sorry. He's not indirectly doubling down on his point or saying he's in the right. He is sorry. Whether he genuinely means that is obviously up for debate. We are looking at a literal children's entertainer here, someone that is very good at manipulating kids. And if he is genuinely apologetic, that's great, can move forward. The problem is, you made the video in the first place. Like, was your brain on airplane mode when you thought that that was an actually good idea, and just not monetizing it would give you a free pass?
I'm not monetizing this video for obvious reasons.
I mean, you clearly thought so, because when I responded to you originally, my video wasn't monetized and YouTube still took it down anyway. But yet they put your video on trending and you had to remove it manually yourself. You're clearly aware, Logan, to some extent that YouTube has got your back, especially with the fact that this apology video was straight up to #1 on trending. You know, YouTube there giving you the leg up, letting your voice be heard. Very common with big successful people. One thing to point out that was great is that people were going into the subtitle manager for his apology video and just totally memeing his subtitles. It was genius. I'm simply here to apologize. We forgive you, Logan. Logang, love heart. Fucking hell. That one is probably not a joke. That was a genuine Loganger. You've got this real divide at the moment. You've got people that want Logan Paul crucified, and then you've got the Logangers. These are the Logangers that would watch Logan Paul kill a toddler with a plastic bag and then applaud him.
Your investors not intending making any money. Starts with the terror, but it's hard when you're going on. I think you're kind of salty because I'm the favorite son. I'm a maverick. You're a sergeant, yeah, I brought you to LA. There's one thing you should know. You don't fuck with the Logan.
I don't think any action Logan does should be excused, and I don't think he should be crucified. I think this apology has paved the way for a good, genuine response from him. Now, he can actually fuck this all up, but the next video being epically happy vlog, let's pretend this didn't happen. If he had a single moral bone in his body, what he should do is dedicate the next vlog, or maybe even the next few vlogs, to mental health awareness. The thing he was trying to preach that released this shit video on the website in the first place. That could be talking to people with mental health issues, or people that support others with mental health issues. Yes, it wouldn't be an explosive, happy, left funny vlog, but it would be really sincere coming from Logan and definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, it really says something how much he can pull a 180 when the video before the Japanese forest was a Pokemon video.
Every day, bro, it's the kids' chapter.
Some news I found out today as well, pretty much straight up confirming that YouTube are fully supporting Logan and trying to silence anyone else, is a tweet from Trusted Flagger. Logan Paul's video was reported and YouTube manually reviewed it. They decided to leave it up without even an age restriction. People who have re-uploaded it since have received strikes for graphic content. Ridiculous. So you have just heard then, complete proof, this isn't just automated YouTube algorithms going on the loose. Manual, real people at YouTube saw this video and thought it was totally friendly. No limited or restricted ads, even though he did manually demonetize it. Limited ads do affect search. And also no age gate whatsoever, until he had to step in and take it down himself. The saddest thing about this situation, if Logan never took that video down and just thought about leaving it up there for everyone to see to this day, it would probably have nothing on it. Probably an age restriction, but again, you know how many people lie about their age when they make a YouTube account to bypass that anyway, so pointless? It just infuriates me the way YouTube operates, and I understand, like, it's doing the equivalent of complaining about your boss. Not really the best idea, but the point is, you are giving this mega celebrity a massive foot up in the competition. I'm not talking about his channel or his views, but the fact that he has been put into controversy with something that was entirely his fault, and you as a company are doing your best to protect him, silencing other content creators with these dumbass community guideline strikes. I mean, if you dish them out for graphic content or something else, violence, maybe that'd be justified, but no, misleading metadata. You probably just looked at each other in the office like,
What do we do, Benny? They're all talking about Logan Paul. I think we give them all strike, yes?
I hope you all enjoyed. Logan Paul is a complete and despicable mess. Hopefully he can redeem himself, but he has got a long way to go because a quick apology video is just not going to cut it from me. This is going to be the last video on Logan unless he does something even more stupid. I want to close the book on it. Thank you all for watching, guys. Catch you later.
I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down.